What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Hey, man, they already justifying Keith Thurman, man. I had to take that. I took the day off today for some personal shit. Y'all see most of these videos I'm doing today, tomorrow. I usually try to set a day ahead of time, because on Sunday I don't like doing nothing but chilling and watching football. I might do some laundry. That's about the extent of my Sundays. So I'm all, for y'all who don't know, I'm probably right now I'm 2 days ahead of time. But the thing about it is, I push the more relevant videos to the next day. You know, like if I'm doing, like today is Tuesday. Oh, shit. You know. So if I'm Sunday, I'm up to, I got videos up to Tuesday. So if I get some important videos that come Monday, I push some of the Tuesday videos. Sometimes I push them all back. Sometimes I might do a video 2 weeks from now, like the NBA Youngboy video, should get pushed back to a week or two. So kind of let y'all know what schedule I'm on. So just in case my schedule be so hectic and shit. So some people is like, you know, it don't seem like, man, you know, you have a job or nothing like that, because I prep. It's not improv for the most part, but what I'm saying is improv, but I prep my videos. So that's the difference. I prep my videos. So that's just how I do them. I prep my videos. But nonetheless, but yeah, you know, they justifying Keith Thurman as an opponent after years tearing him down, berating him. And we don't even know if Errol for sure fighting Keith Thurman next. That's just a rumor. You hear Fred talking about he could be fighting Tony Harrison or moving up after the Keith Thurman fight and all that type of stuff. And I already know. I mean, I already know, man. The intention was never to fight Terrence Crawford. I told y'all that. And I've been proven right so many times. And it's a lot of times where I don't even point it out no more. I told y'all, man, Al Haymon don't make fights. The only reason the Keith Thurman fight get made is because of Terrence Crawford. And just I'll talk to anybody about this shit on wax. Any questions you got, I can answer it. Unless it's like dates and times. I had to look that up. I don't remember dates and time. I'll answer it. I'll answer whatever questions that y'all got, bruh. Al Haymon don't make fights on time. He don't make fights with his people on the side of his street. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. He don't really make fights when they need to be made. They built that Chick-fil-A fast as hell. They don't. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. All the fights he never made. Russell, Santa Cruz, and don't give me this shit Gary Russell wanted too much money neither. You Al Haymon, you got all the power. How can you have all the power and you can't dictate nothing? Come on, how you a dictator and you don't? Come on. Jared Hurd and Charlo never happened. Charlo had to win undisputed while letting people in for free to his fight. Jamal, Benavidez, Caleb Plant, we can go on and on and on. When Al Haymon was fucking with Golden Boy, Jamel and Canelo, never happened. Lara and the Charlo twins, still ain't happened. That'd have been Charlo's best fight. Tell me I'm lying. That'd have been Charlo's best fight. Both of them to the date. Good backstory, all of that. Ducked them. Or never made the fight happen. So don't give me this, the proofs in the pudding. Al Haymon don't have a track record, just including his side of the street only, for making top-notch fights. He don't. Show me Adrian Broner, Keith Thurman didn't make it. Errol Spence and Keith Thurman only get made past his prime. And when he do make fights like Mayweather, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, they way past their expiration date, bro. They way past it. Can't nobody debate me on that. Al Haymon, shit, Don King ain't been in major boxing for real in years. in years. And he still got bigger and better fights than Al Haymon will ever have. You could have just got in the right lane. Boy, women can't drive, bro. Most of y'all. You know? That's the crazy thing about it. That's the crazy thing about it. You know, and people will still sit there and debate you on this, that. Bob Arum, Don King, all got bigger and better fights than Al Haymon. And Al Haymon been that dude in boxing. He been the nigga with the crown on for how long? How long he been that guy with the crown on? And he don't have no prime fights to show for. Only prime fight, big prime fight that he got to show for it is Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. And that was a clown show. And that was a clown show. And tell me I'm wrong. And that was a clown show. All the other fights like J-Rock and Hurd, all that, they was solid on paper. J-Rock and Charlo, solid on paper, bro. Jared Hurd and Erisani Lara, good fights, solid fights. But for a dude to wear the crown and be the king, he don't have no big fights, bro. And a lot of y'all don't even know the definition of big fight, bro. It's that fight before you get butterflies in your stomach. You don't know who gonna win. It's a possibility that this guy can win, that guy. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Most of y'all ain't never experienced that in boxing. That's why y'all don't know what real boxing is. That's all I'll be saying, bro. Proof's in the pudding, dude. And a lot of people will be talking about boxing and don't know nothing about boxing, dude. Ain't been watching it long enough, never laced them up, never got into a fight, never thought about getting into a fight, and they got a platform. You just be looking like, all right, whatever. Don't know no history about fighting. None. But the same people that was shitting on Keith Thurman, now they think Keith Thurman next. And they started to pump him up again. Now they starting to, oh, you know, Keith Thurman did this, and oh, he better than Alvarezzian, and this, that, and the third. And I'm just looking like, okay, what they got to do with Terrence Crawford? What do Kavaliauskas got to do with Terrence Crawford? What do Errol Spence fighting Keith Thurman got to do with Terrence Crawford? That's all. Every time you bring up, well, Errol Spence did this, you ain't even talking about Keith Thurman. You know, because Bud ain't fought nobody. Errol Spence fought names. That's it. Names. He didn't fight nobody to be considered a top 20 welterweight of all time. Nobody. Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, guys like Donald, even like Donald Curry, you know what I'm saying? Tito Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, I mean, even an older Pernell Whitaker at 47. I mean, you talk about Floyd Mayweather Jr., Shane Mosley. I mean, you can keep running off a list of guys. He ain't a great welterweight. And if you, well, neither's Bud. Well, we're not talking about Terrence Crawford. We all knew Terrence Crawford didn't have the opponents at his disposal like Errol Spence. And Errol Spence had the opponents at his disposal, and he still had to wait on the chirp and wait. And don't worry, I'm gonna get to that too in another video. You know it when you see it. Errol Spence ain't passed no fucking baton at all. I mean, and to his defense, he didn't get to take the baton and run off with it. Because Keith Thurman wouldn't pass. Well, Al Haymon wasn't ready to make the Keith Thurman fight. Al Haymon get a pass for not saying nothing, but when Bud don't say nothing, it's like, come on. This is the fight they wanted all the way along, man. Keith Thurman been telling people behind the scenes, either Bud or Spence gotta fight me. Did they try to make the Terrence Crawford fight? Absolutely not. When they was on Top Rank, they asked for $10 million, bro. And I'm just being honest. He told people that. I'm not gonna put out the name that he told people, but he told people that one of them had to see him. This fight been next. He said, matter of fact, he said it after he fought Barrios. They was fighting in November or December or something. Like, he said it. He literally, you go to boxing scene, you go to the post-fight press conference, watch it. It literally came out his mouth. This was always the plan, bro. They didn't think Terrence Crawford was gonna get out of the Top Rank contract. And when he did, all they did was give him a run around, wasted almost 365 days of his time. I mean, remember, it took a year and some change to make the Sean Porter fight. And it took for Sean Porter said, I ain't doing shit unless I fight Terrence Crawford. And it happened. Errol Spence, not so fucking much. He said, I'd never go against Al Haymon. Not my words, his word. He wanted, you know, Keith Thurman. Guess what? They made Keith Thurman happen. And Keith Thurman literally said it. And don't worry, dude. And I'm going live today. I'm gonna expose all this shit. He literally said it. Now it's bigger. It's rehabilitate Keith Thurman. It's build up Keith Thurman again. It's, oh, you know what, Bud ain't did it, Bud. Everybody talking about Bud. He said he'll never fight the man. So it ain't, to my knowledge, it's not etched in stone he fight Keith Thurman next. But people are already priming up the goddamn lawnmower. You know, Keith Thurman did this and it's still a good fight. Well, you just was shitting on the dude. When Earl said he wasn't fighting him, y'all was just justifying him. When he was boxing the streets in the pause, when he was supposed to have a shoulder, elbow injury, y'all was knocking his dick in the dirt. Y'all was, oh, he trash, he garbage. When Pacquiao named his dog, y'all supposed to be some type of, a lot of y'all supposed to be pro-black and pro-militant niggas. You know what I'm saying? But when Pacquiao named his dog after that nigga, y'all niggas laughed and all that shit. Had Pacquiao, you know, named his dog after Errol Spence, y'all would have been pulling out y'all goddamn Qurans and shit and putting on y'all African kente fucking hats and dashikis on and start talking about how Manny Pacquiao's a racist though. That's the crazy thing about it. Keep the same energy regardless of black man. As long as he ain't buck dancing and cooning, keep the same energy. Y'all can't. It's always a double standard. And it's crazy. Then you got Savage Boy talking about he hope baby mama boy sabotaged the Crawford and Alvarez fight, but you supposed to be some type of pro-black nigga, bro. Matter of fact, you ain't even no street nigga. You talking about you a pimp or you did something in the street. You shot a nigga in self-defense, nigga. I'm surprised your bitch ass squeezed. You probably squeezed with your eyes fucking closed and shit. Almost cheddar bobbed your ass. You ain't squeezed, you know. You ain't like what Tapala say, baby say Punani nigga got shot and ran to the ground. If I get shot, I'ma squeeze to a jam in my hand. You know, you ain't that type of dude. You let an old country fake trill nigga that Dallas niggas don't even talk like you mine and they don't talk like that, steal your whole company, dude. That nigga took your company right from your ass. He the leader now. He they run to. He the lieutenant, nigga. He lieutenant, major, general, ruler, Allah over that bitch, God over there, the whole nine. And you can't even strap your nuts on and get control of your community. Al Haymon, he tried to do what Al Haymon did to Oscar De La Hoya, but you ain't have enough balls like De La Hoya to get your business together. Nigga took your whole motherfucking company. Matter of fact, people thought Fred was the head of the local dummy box community over you. Nigga stole your whole shit, nigga, and got your channel, was able to go live again. He still got your ass, you know, $2 hoeing on that weak ass show. You know what I'm saying? He still got you over there on the strip and probably paying you peanuts on the damn dollar. Probably ain't paying you shit. Probably got a dog leash and a collar when they come see your ass and walk your ass around Dallas. Cause he pimping your ass. You supposed to be a pimp, but you got a chick making you box macaroni and shit and kissing her in the mouth. Like, get out of here. That ain't no player shit, nigga. You supposed to be a player and you in the goddamn Roach Coach Motel 5.5 hotel. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be at the Ritz or the Hyatt or some shit. At least the Holiday Inn, my nigga, Express. Nigga took your whole company. You just looking. Niggas just laughing at your weak ass. That's the problem. And these the same brothers that's supposed to be pro-black, but they selected pro-black. If you give me an interview, you don't give me an interview. As long as you don't disrespect me, I ain't got I don't care. I'm in it for boxing. All that other shit, me standing next to a sweaty nigga, me lying for a nigga because he gave me an interview, I ain't about that. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And if you can't respect it, then cool, I get it. I definitely get it. I ain't mad at you. We just ain't gonna click. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But I mean, now they rehabilitate him now, and after all of a sudden, if the nigga pulled a motherfucking Houdini dashiki over their goddamn face and he turn around and fight somebody else, then it's gonna be back. You know, niggas gonna start saying, we ducked Thurman. I knew he fighting this nigga. He fucked Thurman and Boots. Then it's gonna be back to, well, Boots ain't did this and Thurman ain't did this. Thurman ain't earned this. Thurman, he would stop Thurman to the body. Oh, we ain't need to see that fight. Watch how quick the narrative changed. Remember, he was going around talking about, I don't need Terrence Crawford, and what he came to my fight, and they were saying, we don't need to see him fight Terrence Crawford. I don't even want to see the fight. Look how the narrative continued to change. Now he on the offense. All this was a play. I told y'all they was gonna do this. This ain't like I just started saying this last week. I told y'all, if I didn't want to fight, this is almost exactly what I would have done if I was them. But it took them this long to do it, which is crazy. The only reason I really think it took this long is because they handling network issues. That's why I think it really took this long. Honestly. That's the only thing I can really think of. But at the end of the day, we don't get the fight we want to see. Simple as that. Y'all can talk about him, you know, pulling out the fight and going to fight David Alvarez and all that. At the end of the day, the dude's been free since November 17th or 20th, whatever it was, and ain't nothing shake, bruh. And you look at the history of PBC, ain't nothing ever shaking over there when it comes to top-notch fights. They known for stopping fights. They known not for making Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Come on. They know not for making Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez, even before PBC was PBC. Not making Jamel Jamal and Lara. Not making Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz. Not making Demetrius Andrade and Lara. Not making those fights. What's their biggest and most prime fight? It's Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. That's it. You want to say Canelo and Floyd? Go ahead. Outside of Floyd Mayweather, they have nothing other than Deontay Wilder and ESPN and Top Rank and being involved. Without Bob Arum, they have no numbers, bro. They thought they got Pacquiao, they was gonna do big numbers. Y'all destroyed, Floyd Mayweather destroyed the pay-per-view market by that BS fight he had with Manny Pacquiao. I mean, people say, I never watch boxing again. That single night lost a lot of fans. Y'all know I hate to say a black man in charge, he effing shit up. I don't want to put that on him, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So, end of the day, didn't make Deontay Wilder unified champion. He gonna do his best for his pockets. So I don't care what he can fight. You know, Errol Spence can fight Tony Harrison next. I ain't watching that nigga fights no more. Don't ask me. I ain't watching it. I ain't paying for him. Can him and Keith Thurman do fight? I don't care. If they do a double Apollo Creed Rocky 2 knockdown, I wouldn't care. I don't care how good, how bad the fight is. Two dudes that I ain't paying for, and two dudes I don't respect at this point. My narrative on Keith Thurman don't change. So he can fight Bud, it'd be the same fucking way. Don't care. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Good for the TV. Check out the Box Room and Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist. Peace.